I don't want to be your little brother today, big brother. I know Ian Lee is on. He's a great guy. I know that Dominic is going to interview the task team. Brilliant, gifted people. I have a sore throat. I'm ill. And that damn it O'Leary. I hate him! Hey, welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're very well. On tonight's show, very serious business. We're revealing the results of the boot camp task and therefore who is up for eviction this week. Also, Ian Lee's on the show.
Oh, yeah, that feels good.
And he is in the mood. He's even grown an Ahmed-esque beard, haven't
yes. Oh, I'm Ahmed's side, totally. Ahmed is the man. He's the legend. Carry on doing that, monkey boy.
No
Come on.
problem at all. Oh. Monkey boy. You don't get paid for that sort of stuff. Also on the show, going to be finding out more about the Big Brother task team. We kick off, as we always do, Little Brother's Big News. OK, today's news is a Big Brother boot camp task result special. At 13:09 today, the housemates were called to the sofas to hear the results of this week's task. Take a look.
This is Big Brigadier. The results of this week's task are as follows. Troops have passed the weekly...
Yeah, they weren't happy for long. But as ever the case with evil Big Brother, things weren't that simple. Moments later, the housemates were shown a clip of Jason and Michelle in the diary room.
If you ensure that the rules of the camp are adhered to and that enough assignments are completed successfully, you will pass the task and you will receive an extra special privilege pass.
Right.
This pass will grant you both immunity from next week's eviction.
Okay.
All of the privates, however, will automatically face the public vote.
Oh, here we go. The reason that she was shouting at me because she was for herself.
Please, let's not
no,
go there.
don't say
No,
that.
stop
Because
it.
I was
Stop
breaking
that.
the rule and she was thinking about herself.
Ahmed, I would have shouted at you anyway if I'd have been a
You want the
private.
immunity. You are doing it for us.
I'm not. I still tell me how I am feeling.
Ooh-wee. 18 minutes after that little outburst, Dan confronted Armin in the garden and told him exactly what he thinks.
I can look you in the eye
because
and
all
say
you have done is that, not to be on the sinking
I
ship.
am
Now on
completely
the sinking
happy
ship, you are not happy.
about the result. I am completely happy about the result.
Really?
Absolutely. I couldn't have wished for a better result myself, and I couldn't have done a better job myself, given the situation that those two people were put in the diary room.
Can you put your hand
I
on your
can put
hand?
my hand on my heart, Ahmed,
Okay, then.
and look you in the eye and say that to you. Why aren't you happy?
Why I'm happy?
Why aren't you happy?
When there is an issue between me and someone else, I don't care about all of the world.
So, you are a selfish man. I know that.
Not that I can add to that. And that was Little Brother's Big News. This week's boot camp task has been ace. That is a fact. And today we're going behind the scenes to talk to the Big Brother Evil task team. With that in mind, today's call BBLB is, what task would you like to set the housemates? Bear in mind, once you do call it in, we own it. These are numbers to call. I am now going to take you on a tour of Workshop 1. No, don't turn over, because there's some quite exciting things in here. Come with me. Oh, hello. Oh, this is nice. This is Russell's Big Brother's E-Forum set. Look at the size of it. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm a little bit miffed. See it like that? So that's Russell does this show Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Oh, look at these two big autocue cameras. Oh, I spent a lot of money on that, haven't we? 7 o'clock on E4 Spirit Show. You should watch it through here. This is our BBLB arts department over here.
Hey.
Complete with Helen,
Welcome.
our prop mistress. Hello, Helen.
Nice to see you.
How are you?
Very good.
You're just
very
wearing
good.
that hat for effect, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
You don't actually
Do you
wear
want
that
it?
normally. No, I'm fine. I wore it all day yesterday. Tell me about your average day.
Well, in the mornings we generally have a meeting first thing, run through the script.
First thing being?
Oh, Oh, early, about 8:30, something like that.
Yeah.
We have a long day. And we go over the props, see what's needed for the day, and me and the girls crack on and make them on time for about 3 o'clock. That's when we like to get them ready for
You
table.
don't finish for 3, though, do you?
No, we're rehearsing most of the afternoon.
It's like
but
half a day.
we like to get them ready for 3 so that we're fully prepared for the
Lovely.
evening show.
So we do the show, and then what happens?
Yeah. And then we bring everything back here and have a little tidy up, sort out.
This is tidy.
Yeah, it's not bad, it's not bad.
Right, and then, but sometimes you've been here all weekend sometimes. Building this old beast, for
The
example,
famous
the old
barometer.
barometer,
Yeah, we do.
Now, showbiz secret, how does it work? Because it doesn't work by me just giving like this and doing a bit of Fonz action.
Can
does
I
it?
reveal that,
Yeah.
really? I'm crouched down behind
No.
and I pull a thing, the coins fall and I push them out here. It's all smoke and mirrors.
I don't say this lightly, but you're the greatest genius of all time.
Thank you, Dermot. I
Thanks, Helen.
appreciate that.
Later, dude. Thanks, exploited work experience girls. And over here is Carl Warner, the assistant producer on the task team. Who, I don't know why we're interviewing you here, because this isn't your office, is it?
Never here, never really
But
here.
this is where the tasks are all put together. How you doing, Carl? Thanks for coming. How many people are involved in setting up these tasks?
It's probably about 12 of us, researchers, producers, some runners, and an art department that put all of the props together.
And how long does it take? When you know? I mean, did you know all the tasks before you went on air?
I'd love to say we did, but no, we didn't. So some of them we did. Boot camp, for example, we did, and then it took about a week to prepare that.
And is it planned so you think, OK, definitely week 7 they'll be at such a stage, so then we'll try and do something that will really twist the knife?
Yeah, definitely. Some of them do, and some of them we have to sort of respond to what's going on in the house. So some we actually end up dropping and then replace them with new ideas.
And so I was going to say, so some of the tasks end up being or reflecting sort of people's characters, or being deliberately put.
Yeah,
so
I mean, the sort of the Stuart hat burning, for example, was responded to the fact that he loved the hat so much, and we knew that when they were being quiet, that it might sort of provoke a reaction from them when we burnt
which
it.
Which it did.
Which
Michelle found it very funny. OK, today we came to the end of the boot camp task. Great work, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Let's take a look at that. That was ace. How long did it take to sort of prepare that?
As I said, that was about a week, I think, of getting all the props in and getting it all ready.
Is that one of your favourites so far, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed the cattle prod as well.
We'll ask you about that in a minute.
Okay.
Who abseiled into the garden?
That was a last-minute booking. We had a problem finding someone, actually, who was brave enough to do it, but...
So could anyone have done that? Or did
no, someone very specially trained did it in the end, but yeah, it wasn't me. Scared of heights.
Which has been the toughest to set up so far?
I think the big tasks, like the roundabout task and the human skittles, are always tricky, just because of the size of the props. The ball for human skittles,
presumably
really
you don't want them to be, because I know up until recently you're working like live.
Yeah.
And there's so many sort of various elements to it.
Yeah, of course.
You've sort of scrapped that now because you want to do it.
Which makes it easier for us.
Exactly.
We don't have to kind of work to time, and it means that we've got a bit more freedom to.
But at the same time, the last thing you want to do is stick them in the room, or, in the bedroom indefinitely, don't you?
Okay, locked up, getting props in.
In there straight away. Okay. You obviously want to practice all the tasks before they're put into the house. How do you do that?
Lots of willing work experience and runners that don't mind getting either stung by nettles or prodded with custom-made cattle prods. So we usually get people to test them in and around the
How do you make the
studio.
cattle prod? Because you don't just go out and buy one.
It was very tricky, that. Someone actually made one for me and then refused to give it to me because it was too evil, he said.
Seriously?
Yeah, he was a bit worried about it. And then we obviously have to clear everything with health and safety.
So you're like the cattle prod guru?
Yeah.
He's like the man with the golden gun.
He looked scared when he kind of came to see me with it. So we had to get somebody else to make it that was much safer. It was very safe.
It was quite mild, though, wasn't it?
It was very mild, very mild. Very mild.
What tasks have we got to look forward to, lastly?
as ever, I can't reveal that, but they'll get more and more evil, I promise.
I was genuinely thought that my grilling question technique,
It wasn't subtle.
Throwing you a curveball at the end. Well done.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Carl.
No worries,
Appreciate your
dude.
time.
Cheers.
Lovely band. Dressed as well as well. After the break, Ian Lee's going to be joining us. Marco and Emma are up for hire. You get to decide what they're going to be doing. And, of course, we've got Cool BBLB. See you in 3. Hey, welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. Coming up, Ian Lee. But first, on Sunday, we offered Marco and Emma up for hire. It's going to be happening tomorrow morning. Since then, you've been requesting their services non-stop. We've picked the best 3 suggestions, and now you decide what Emma and Marco will do. You can choose one of the following. Will they A, work at a 10-pin bowling centre in the West Midlands? There they're going to be polishing some shoes, setting up the bowling lanes and clearing up the tables in the restaurant. Or will they be B, helping out at a flamenco dancing lesson in Bournemouth, which involves measuring dancers for their outfits and coordinating the lesson? Or will they be C, working in a health club in Harlow, where they're going to be cleaning the scum line from the pool and spa, selling gym equipment and taking dirty towels to the laundry? Marco and the spa reunited. What will Emma and Marco do tomorrow morning? That is up to you. Here's how you text your vote. Trailing him all day. It's time to introduce him. It's Ian Lee, everyone. Really? You got him?
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Yeah, very well, man. Nice to see you.
Oh, now I'm governor. Earlier on, I was monkey boy.
Yeah, that was out of order. I apologise.
Well out of line.
Apologise for that.
You came here for a launch show.
Yes, it is.
You
Very
had
exciting.
very high expectations of Big Brother 5.
I wanted mental people and violence, and I think we've had pretty much both
There we
those, haven't
go.
we?
So I was going to say, we've raised the bar.
It's been a brilliant
they've
year.
raised the bar.
They've raised the bar. It's a brilliant year so far. Absolutely superb. No, very impressed.
OK, earlier today, the housemates found out who's up for nomination this week.
Yeah.
Here's the minute they found out. I think you might
lovely.
like this.
The results of this week's task are as follows. Troops have passed the weekend.
If you ensure that the rules of the camp are adhered to, you will pass the task. All of the privates, however, will automatically face the public vote.
The reason that she was shouting at me because she was for herself.
Please, let's not
no,
go there.
don't say
No,
that.
stop
Because
it.
I was
Stop
breaking
that.
the rule and she was thinking about herself.
Do not! Don't tell me how I am feeling!
She looked big there, didn't she?
She wasn't happy.
Not a fan of Michelle, but I think she looks sexy in the sergeant
sergeant's uniform.
There's something about that, isn't there?
With the brim cap.
The cap, the little jacket, you imagine
Yeah.
the cane and...
Now, Ahmed's your favourite, isn't he?
Ahmed's a legend.
We're going to get on to Ahmed in a minute.
All right, fine.
But first of all, what do you think about this week's nomination process?
I think it's Big Brother being evil. It's done it perfectly this time. It's had people playing against each other. There's secrets. There's lies. It's all secrets and lies,
Yeah,
Dermot.
smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, exactly. Completely. I think it's brilliant. And the way they found out, the way they know about it, Ahmed has been vindicated.
Big Brother can never go back now, though.
Oh no,
It can't
exactly.
Be nice.
Oh, we can't do a nice one where they'll get cakes and,
It's just gotta
and
be-
cups of tea delivered
It's
to
going
them.
to be over-caked.
Someone will die next year.
OK.
That's my opinion,
Let's,
not
let's
Big
move on to
Brother's,
the next
opinion.
question. Thank you for justifying that. OK. How do you think the old boot camp's going to affect the relationship?
Oh, it's going to turn things a lot, I think. Partly, people are going to hate Michelle, partly because she's just a gobby cow. But people...
Do you not think that people are going to feel for Michelle off the back of that?
Why would they feel for her?
Because she, well, I mean,
she looks
she's
hot,
Is she
yes.
stuck by her guns?
Hey, literally. She did stick by her guns, but she knew secrets. There would have been ways she could have let people know. She was manipulative, self-centred cow.
Really?
Yeah, that's right, Dermot.
She's going to love you when she comes out.
I won't be
isn't she?
here on that show.
So who do you think is going to go out Friday? 6 people are.
Oh, it's a tough one. I think Dan should go out. Dan's the bald one,
You think
isn't he?
Dan will go out, though?
No, people... Oh, I know women who've got no lungs and they walk 10 miles. That's real sick. Yeah, that's sick, Ahmed. Do you know what sick is? You've got a sniffle. He needs a good punching. If Ahmed can get through this
In your
week...
opinion?
If Ahmed can get through this week, he'll get through to the final. But it could be Ahmed. I'm not a bit worried.
Well, Ahmed just seems to be self-destructing. He's finding life very tough at the moment. You love him, though, and you think he's been given a bit of a hard time. Do you think the others are being unfair?
He's a coward who's run away from his country's national service. Of course. He admitted that the other day, didn't he? He left the country so he wouldn't
I
have
love
the
the fact
national service.
that makes him your favourite.
Well, exactly. He's a coward, but he's also got, you know, he believes in his own principles of running away.
But he is the biggest hypocrite in the world. You're not allowed to shout at him, but he's allowed to shout at you.
Oh, I don't feel well. It's partly he's got a funny accent as well. We do like that. But he is such a wimp. He is a wimp and a baby. If he'd have stuck to his guns, though, yesterday and not done that task, people will be praising him now for getting him out of the nomination. I think they're being unfair to him, definitely.
OK, well, his reaction to the boot camp task hasn't helped. Take a look.
I'm not well. and I'm not able to do the task. If it's raining, I'm not sitting there. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. And I'm not cleaning the boots because I'm not well. No, I don't like him. I'm not happy anyway. This is the way I am. I do what I want, the time I want. I'm sick. Don't shout at me because I'm losing my voice, okay? When I get my voice, shout, then I will show you that. That's the way I am.
Lazy coward.
My favourite thing about that is that's just literally taken from probably the last half an hour.
When he starts crying. It's like the kid at school used to do that to and he'd flinch, shouldn't he?
What about this is you're coming on the show and you're sort of slating him, but at the same time saying he's your favourite.
Oh, he's the best. He's the most watchable, definitely. He's the most watchable. He's the person you care most about. The others are all a bit... You forget he's about 49 years old as well. He's so much older than these people. This man has lived a life. He's got a story to tell. Let him tell it in the Big Brother compound.
Do you think that Victor and Jason are using him at all?
Yeah, of course they are. It is like when you get the school spanner and you go, oh, yeah, no, we're really his mate, and he's just doing your maths homework for you, isn't it, really? And yet, at break time, you're just giving him wedgies and dead arms. Of course they're using him, totally.
Yeah.
And he believes it, though, and he wants to believe it. And did he say... He said to one of them, oh, you're my best friend in the house. That's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
That's sad.
What about the girls? You've got some opinions on the girls in the house.
The girls, I think, have been a little bit boring this year, although saying Michelle in the sergeant's uniform is hot.
Yep.
But Nadia, and again, I find this is a surprise thing.
You're skating on very, very thin ice,
we say
Mr.
girl.
ITC.
We say girl. Hey, listen, we've got meetings coming up with them in the next few weeks. We say girl, but, you know, why has no one just gone... You're a fella.
She's not a fella anymore.
She's not a fella anymore, but the Adam's apple, the big hands, the deep man voice, technology can't get rid of those.
OK. OK, and lastly, who do you think will win?
Oh, do you know, I think it might be Dan. I think it might be just 'cause he's got that sort of bland... Listen, I know people who've jumped off cliffs. That's real pain, Ahmed. I guess he's the sort of lefty that a lot of people might go for, so I think it might be Dan.
But not you?
No way, sir.
OK, Ahmed all the way?
Ahmed all the way.
Ahmed gets back down to the last three. You've got to come back in. And
oh, man, I'd love to, definitely. I think he's a legend. Yeah, definitely.
Ian Lee, everyone.
Cheers, sir. Thank you very much.
Staying with us for Cool BBLB. On Friday night, someone's going to leave the Big Brother house. Who's it going to be? You obviously decide, and these are numbers to call. OK, earlier today we asked you to vote for who you think Emma and Marco should work for tomorrow morning. I can reveal they will be 43% say flamenco. Yeah, interesting. Sure. We've got Emma and Marco on the line now, hopefully. Hello.
Hi.
Oh. I knew that would be easy. Hi, guys, how are you?
Bye. Can you still hear us?
In a way.
Can you hear me as well?
Are you well, Emma?
I'm fine. How are you, baby?
Not bad at all. You looking forward to flamenco dancing?
Oh, my God, yeah. Flamenco dancing.
With Conchita? What about you, Marco? Have you done anything like that before?
Wait.
Have you done anything like that before?
No, but yes now.
Good. OK, fantastic.
That was so rude.
Thanks
We
a lot,
love you,
guys.
Ian Lee. We love you, Ian.
Oh, we love you. Who are they?
No, you didn't say I love you.
Oh, Mark and Emma. What? Yes, wicked, excellent, good work. Enjoy the flamenco dancing.
See you guys.
See ya.
And they were on the show before, were they?
I can't believe Ian Lee just told me to stop being rude. I don't understand that. OK, today's Cool BBLB is quite simply, what task would you like to set the housemates? Let's go to the phones. Claire from Rugby. Hello, Claire.
Hi, Dermot.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Cool.
What would you do?
I think they should have a pregnancy task this week.
That's interesting. Explain that for us.
OK, they need to split the house half and half.
Yeah.
OK, preferably all the men being the mothers and the girls being the fathers.
Before, I'll just jump in before Ian says it. Where would you put Nadia?
Where there's a space.
She's a girl.
Where there's
She's
a space,
girl.
yeah.
No, she is. She's a girl.
OK, so, yeah, and then what would you do?
OK, they need full pregnancy bodysuits.
Nice.
Yeah,
wow.
with the pockets, with all the steel weights that go in, that jut into your hips.
Do they have them?
This actually exists. A pregnancy suit with steel pockets.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What
it's
for?
really, really heavy and everything.
And what is it for guys to put on to feel the pain?
Yeah.
Oh, big fan of that.
I saw this on Trisha once. Yes, I've seen this. Yeah. Who's the daddy?
And then what happens?
Okay. all the normal foods that women can't eat go out.
Yeah.
And all the really dodgy craving foods like pilchards and anchovies and horrible stuff
Fantastic.
comes in.
And then do the guys have to make themselves sick every morning?
So, it doesn't always happen like that.
Of course. And Nadia wouldn't be able to smoke, would she? Oh, that'd be
No,
fantastic.
well, minimal cigarettes, no alcohol, smocks and dungarees and antenatal classes a lot.
Do you want to wear dungarees and go to antenatal classes? I want to take a little bit... It's a good one, it's a good one. But you want to take a little bit faster pace, I think, than
Thanks,
pregnancy.
Claire.
Yeah?
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
She's thinking, do I win a fiver?
I know, I'm thinking.
Where's the
there
reward
should
for
be a
doing this?
result for
Sorry.
that. I should give her something. OK, how about supplying the housemates with a week's supply of baked beans, all other foods removed, Bain to breakfast. I'd not like to get downwind from both
Downwind,
of them.
farting.
Yvonne from Pudsey. Lovely.
Pudsey Bear?
Polly from Poole, I believe. Hello, Polly.
Hi, Dermot.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Go for it.
Dermot, I think because the Olympics due soon, we should have an Olympic team task.
Oh, I like it.
Bit of a running machine, 24 hours with a torch, all housemates take place.
Anyone in particular you'd like to designate to do a certain event? Ahmed on the running machine.
Least team player. Do I need to say his name?
OK. Thanks a lot, Polly. I think we've got time for one more. Sheldon in London. Hello, Sheldon.
How's it, Dermot?
Go for it.
Just a children's sports day, basically. Something like simple events, like, you know, the basic sack race, a three-legged race, the egg and spoon.
Egg and spoon.
Just something basic for them to chill out, basically. Easy for them to, you know, to build morale and chill out, basically, from the tension of the last task.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Sheldon.
Chill out task.
Yes.
A good idea. I
Chill out
like it.
task.
I like that.
Lovely. Hello, Dermot. I love the task this year. Make it more simple. Have a swear box. Oh, every time they swear, £10 is taken off the final prize fund. This goes on for 2 weeks. Let's clean up. Mark from Dagenham.
That's
Thanks
a
to Ian
brilliant
Lee. Don't miss Diary Room Uncut tonight. E4 7 o'clock. Main show at 10, and we are back at 6. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Ian. Cheers, Phil.